Greetings my friends, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to troubleshoot this TECHNICS SL-1900. This unit won't spin, so let's check first. I'm going to remove this dust cover. I already plugged the unit. I will set to 33, turn on, strobe light turn on, won't spin, set to 45, won't spin. So I'm going to do like this just to turn off the unit before troubleshooting. And now let's get started. So this is the circuit, and as you can see here, it has fuse and fuse. Let's check first the fuse. Fuse is good. Just check the deflection of the needle. Fuse is good. Since the fuse, these two fuse are good, my next step is to recap first. I'm going to recap all these electrolytic capacitor. Just to shorten my video, I will not share how I recap. Hope you know how to recap. Pull out and replace the same voltage, the same capacitance. That's all I can say. If you cannot find the same capacitance, then find the nearest value. If you cannot find the same voltage, step up the voltage. Don't go below the voltage of the capacitor. If it is 50 volts and you cannot find 50 volts, then replace it with 60 volts, 70 volts, 80 volts, or 100 volts. As long as step up in voltage. In capacitance, look for the nearest value. That's all. So I'm going to change this one, these electrolytic capacitors. Now I'm finished recapping, and these are all new electrolytic capacitors. And by the way, these three capacitors, I don't have the smaller one, and this is a BP capacitor or bipolar capacitor. Some will call this non-polarized capacitor. This is an electrolytic capacitor just like this one here, but this one has no polarity. And by the way, the 470 is very tiny. Nowadays, the capacitors are very tiny. This is the original. I replace with the same value, the same voltage, but look at these guys, very tiny nowadays. So anyway, since it has the same value and the same voltage, no problem. Here it is. I'm going to place the platter, and let's check this one if it is working or not. Already set. I already plugged this unit, and this unit is multi-volt. It has 100, 110, 220, and 240 volts. And by the way, I did not place here the cover, so you can see the circuits here. And I cannot use the fully automatic functions of this unit because some of the mechanism here is in the cover. I'm going to use manual. It has here 33 off and 45. So I'm going to set this one first to 33. Then Q manually. Let's check. There. It's now spinning. And this is the strobe dots for 33, the lowest part. I'm going to set here. There, that's the 33. I'm going to set again to 45. 45 is upper part of the 33. There. I'm going to fine adjust the 45. There. And I think that's all for this troubleshooting. Turntable has the power, but it won't spin. Before I will end this video, I'm going to share a little tip, especially to a newbie. In troubleshooting like this one, it has the power, but turntable won't spin. It is not always involved in fuse or recap. But in my part, guys, I always do the recap first before doing anything else. That's all I can say. And also in this kind of problem, turntable won't spin. Sometimes it involves the faulty or lost contact of the switch, trimmers, and the potentiometers. And if you check up this one here, then still the symptoms is there, then you can go to the resistors. Sometimes resistors may change their value, and also the transistors. And in this unit, the last part you need to replace is the IC. If in case the rest of the parts are all in good shape and still it won't spin, then try to replace the IC. But make sure you test all the components before replacing an IC, because IC is very expensive. If you place the new IC without inspecting the other parts, it may cause damage to the IC. Be careful with that. And also the motor. Check the coil inside the motor. And that's all for this troubleshooting. Turntable won't spin. Hope this video helps, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.